So this is a podcast which is very much for students and parents. You are a storyteller.
I like to communicate.
And what you are doing to build that career?
I started as a senior executive here. One of the fields that attracts me a lot is logistics. I'm planning to get into that in UK.
What kind of jobs?
A big corporate company like Amazon or something else. Even had an interview with Professor Mark Dawson. We'll have a lockdown for 1 day and it lasted for 2 years.
Where you see yourself after 5 or 10 years?
Having a great house, a dream car, everything.
Hi, welcome all of you. So this is a podcast which is very much for students and parents who are ambitious and want to grow in their life. This global student success journeys, we are taking podcasts of those students who have break the mold and chosen something very different from their fundamentals and change the fate of themselves and break the boundaries. So here we have a very interesting student named Nesarg. We will be listening Nesarg today and we will be digging out that what he has decided and why he has decided, what he wants to do in his life and all about his career, his life. Over to Nesarg. Welcome Nesarg, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I am also good and thank you for asking and thank you for appearing in this very podcast. And today we are very much excited to get your story from yourself. So first of all, let us know that, tell me about your life, about your story.
Okay, so I consider myself a bard. So a bard is a person that listens to people's stories and he likes to experience what others have gone through and he likes to express it in different ways, mostly through poetry or singing songs or something like that. So for me, that would be music. So primarily, I consider myself a musician. But apart from that, I think I'm good in sales, operations, and management. So from a career perspective, I would consider myself a good person in that field.
Okay. So you are a storyteller.
I like to communicate with people.
You like to communicate. Great. So tell us that like when it is about your passion, it is music, you like to have your communication through music. That's wonderful. So what career you are opting for and what attracts you towards that and what you are doing to build that career?
So I started my career in sales and operations at Mentor itself. I started as a senior executive here and the primary thing that I was concentrating on when I joined Mentor was that I wanted to learn a lot of things about business and how to run and establish a business. So I got into pretty much all the fields that you can at a company or at a corporate job. Okay. And soon I realized that I'm good at a lot of things. And I think the best thing that I'm good at is working with people and helping them.
Okay.
Okay. So in terms of career, I was looking at different fields where I can apply such skills. And one of the fields that attracts me a lot is logistics, supply chain and logistics. So I think the main reason for that is it involves a lot of communication. It involves doing a lot of trades and it involves understanding the world economy and basically understanding the product and the customer so that you can deliver what they want and how they want and everything like that.
Okay.
So I'm working towards that goal that I want to establish myself in the logistics field. So I'll start with a job as I don't have experience in logistics primarily.
Okay.
I have experience in management and communication, but I don't have experience in logistics. So I'm planning to get into that in UK,
Okay.
as UK is one of the world's top exporters and importers.
Okay.
So, and it has a rich history of world trade. So UK would be a great stepping stone in my journey. And after that, I'm planning to establish logistics business in India or in UK itself, where I will combine my skills, these skills that I've acquired at Mentor, my communication skills, management skills, and I'll also combine my passion of tech into this field, as AI is rising rapidly. So logistics is one field where AI can help a lot actually, without even let us say, like, there's this stigma against AI and everything, that it is replacing jobs, but in logistics it actually creates more jobs. So I'm planning to work towards that as well.
So, Nisarg, you said UK. So, before going there, for students' perspective, I would like if you can explain me what is logistic and supply chain, what does it takes to be there, what kind of job this sector is creating, what is this sector is all about, so students can understand that what is supply chain and management and logistic.
Okay, so SCM and logistics is basically about how you can deliver a certain product from one place to another, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. And apart from that, it involves a lot of minute things, like the process of actually, let's say, selecting a location for production, even that, and how you're producing a certain product so that it can be easily transported to a different location for the next step in the process. So in that way, there might be, let us say, 10 different steps in the entire process, and logistics would be involved in each and every step, from the very beginning to the very end, when the product reaches the customer.
Okay.
So logistics and supply chain would be about that.
Okay. So can we say that logistic and supply chain management uh, is a something which is impacting everything in the world?
Everything, yes, everything.
Because if somebody is producing something in India and the customers are in US, so only the logistic guy or the logistic company is can facilitate that product to the customer. Otherwise, both ends will not meet.
True, true.
Okay, okay. So industry which will ever grow,
It's an ever-growing
ever growing industry.
industry, yes.
Okay. So, like this industry is going to create jobs continuously in future.
Yes, yes.
Students can
There
opt
will
for.
never be a time when logistics would not be in demand.
Hmm.
It will always have an increasing demand.
Right.
And it will always have an increasing demand for more efficiency and effectiveness.
So you mentioned AI. So can you share some of the use case scenario when AI is assisting a logistic person for accomplishing their task?
Okay, so there's a lot of data involved when you are doing logistics at a larger scale. So AI and data science and data analysis, it helps a lot in that. And there are a lot of tools nowadays which are available for logistics people that can help in that. Apart from that, when you are managing inventory, stock, and everything like that, even transporting goods internally within a factory, or let us say a region, okay, where you can use robots or machinery to do that instead of people, then that can increase the efficiency by a lot, and it can also help you with tracking the stock and inventory. So for small businesses and small manufacturers, it's a lot of it's a very helpful tool that you can say that it increases their efficiency, and at the end of the day, it also helps them increase the business in that way,
While reducing the cost.
while reducing the cost.
Okay, that's wonderful. So AI is already being used in this supply chain and logistics sector. So, can you also explain that what kind of jobs this sector is creating?
So, one of the reasons why I like this field is because it rewards creativity and out of the box thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like tech. Okay.
Mhm.
And there's an infinite possibility of what you can do with tech in any industry.
True.
Okay. And I think logistics is one field where you can benefit from a lot of tech advances on the go.
Mhm.
Okay, like if there is any advancement in AI or if there's any advancement in machinery or robot technology or anything, then logistics is one field that can actively benefit from it.
Okay.
So if you are creative enough, or if you think out of the box and you want to apply some not so usual and not so common solutions to your problem, then logistics can actually help a lot in that. So the way that I'm talking about data analysis or everything like that for this field, okay, primarily you would be using that in research and stuff like that. But if you use that in logistics, then you're increasing your efficiency by a ton, right?
Hmm.
So in that way, you can
So,
benefit.
what kind of jobs?
So mostly, as I said, that it rewards creativity.
Hmm.
So I'm personally looking for a job where I can utilize my creativity and my expertise. So generally, you would see jobs like supply chain analyst, okay, supply chain manager, okay, and if you go to a big company, a big corporate company like Amazon or something else, okay, then you would also have associates and senior executives who are combining a lot of different things into a supply chain role. Okay, so they would be supply chain executives, but they are also coming from various different fields. Like so they are coming from a lot of different fields,
Hmm.
and they're combining a lot of knowledge from fields like tech. Some of them are also coming from creative fields. Okay, so I think there's endless possibilities of job which anybody can do in logistics.
Okay. Means a student who is just a BCom can also get inducted into this industry?
Yes, yes.
What kind of jobs he can get a BCom student?
If they're good with maths and AI, then they can become a supply chain analyst.
Okay.
And if they want to, let's say they want to get into warehouse and inventory management, then they can get into that as well. if they want.
Okay. Okay. And if somebody wants to do something bigger role, playing bigger role in this, so they should go for masters like you are going. So tell us that what course you have opted for, why you have opted that course. Tell us about that. About that.
So I gained a lot of knowledge at Mentor about business and how to run a business. And I wanted to expand more on that through a master's. And I chose to go for an MBA.
Yeah. So you were telling about your masters.
So I decided to go for an MBA at Lancaster University. And as I said, that I wanted to expand on my knowledge from Mentor. Okay, and I wanted to go in a direction where I can work towards establishing my own business. Okay, so an MBA works for that. Okay, and the reason I chose UK was because I wanted to get into this field, logistics.
Okay.
And if I consider the history of Lancaster University, then it has a rich history of academics. It is it is one of the top 8 universities for business studies in UK. And I checked the records for the past alumni, and there have been a lot of successful people in the field of logistics from this university.
Okay.
So I decided to go for this. And I even had an interview with Professor Mark Dawson. And even he and I discussed about logistics and how I can progress further in this. So that's why I chose Lancaster. And I think it is a great choice, and it can help me a lot in my field and my career planning.
Okay. So you are doing MBA. Is it with some specialization or it's a general MBA?
No, most of the MBAs in UK would be general MBA.
General MBA. So you are doing general MBA, and then you will be choosing your field of your further career progression for logistic and supply chain management.
Yes, correct.
Okay, okay, great. So, Nesek, how was your journey when you are going, when you think, when anybody start thinking about abroad? So, the journey starts with finding a right partner of study abroad. So, how was that started, and how was your experience? What you have learned out of it? How was your whole journey about studying abroad?
So I wanted to go abroad after 12th, actually. But at that time, when I was doing my 12th, I realized that I would be very afraid to go out alone. And at that time, we had even finalized the university and everything. I was planning to go to New Jersey State University for my bachelor's. But then we decided that I would go somewhere in India and do my bachelor's and prepare myself for living alone.
Okay.
So when I completed my bachelor's in 2020, Modi ji did an experiment where he said that we'll have a lockdown for one day, and it lasted for 2 years. So my master's got completed within those 2 years. So after that, I worked here for 3 years, and I decided to gain some experience because I realized that if I want to go for a master's now or for an MBA, experience is a requirement. And I should get some experience, because what would I do after an MBA if I don't have any experience in any field, right? So I decided to gain some good quality experience over here in India itself.
Okay. Can you tell us something about your graduate course, your master's course, which you have done in India? And how was your schooling? How was your college life? How was your professional life? Yeah.
Okay. So I completed my schooling entirely from DPS, Delhi Public School, in Rajkot. And it was a great experience. And after that, I decided to come to Vadodara. And I went to MSU for my Bachelor's of Arts in English Literature and for my Master's of Arts in English Literature.
Okay.
And after that, I decided to pursue English literature primarily because of the communication skill that I was talking about. And it has helped me a lot in that perspective as well. And I decided to come to Mentor for my job then because the counselor position over here, the sales and operation positions, they allowed me to communicate extensively with people. And Mentor in general allowed me to express myself in a lot of different fields. So that has worked very well for my career development, I would say.
Okay.
And I'm really grateful for Mentor for that because I was able to explore digital marketing, sales, operations, and I even got into video production and a lot of different things, little things. I even got into teaching over here. So that was also a very wonderful experience. So that is how my journey has progressed so far.
Right. So, by your journey, can we say that taking varied experiences during your school time or college time, if a student is taking various kind of experiences that help them to building their holistic personality, and that holistic personality help them to build their career in better way?
Yes, it can. So I would say that if somebody is doing a lot of things apart from their studies, then they can get experience in different fields, and from that experience they can decide on what they want to do next in their life. So mostly I would say, if you are studying in India, then you are going in blind into your own career. You don't have an idea, and you're not taught about exploring different career options, and mostly you are relying on a certain goal that is set by your parents or your teachers. Okay, so mostly you are not thinking about what you want to do by yourself, or what you are good at and what you can become better at. Okay, so because I was always free to express myself in any career I want, so I was able to go for a bachelor's and master's in English literature, and then I was able to come and work over here. So I've explored a lot of different fields, and now I know what I want to do from all of those experiences. So if you never have those experiences, then you would never know what you want to do.
Right. So, if you like to conclude with the message which you like to share with the students who are also ambitious and want to grow, so what message you would like to tell them?
I would say that if you have the opportunity to grow at this moment, then grow. Okay, don't limit yourself and don't restrict yourself to anything just because somebody else is telling you not to, or just because you are afraid. Okay, if I was not afraid when I was in 12th, then I would be in USA right now. If I was not afraid when I was in masters, okay, then I would be somewhere else right now. Okay, and now because I had the opportunity again to go out, okay, and explore further and build my career and build a business, build a path toward business. So now I'm taking that step. Okay, it can seem like a risk, but trust me, it is an investment, and you should take every opportunity that you're given.
Right. Like, taking risk is must if you want to grow. It's that simple.
Yes.
Yes. So, Nesar, where you see yourself after 5 or 10 years down the line?
I see myself being a very good person. I see myself running my own business in logistics. I see myself having a great house, a dream car, everything. And mostly I can imagine myself being very happy with whatever I'm doing, what I'm doing, how I'm doing. So ultimately, I think your happiness should be the ultimate goal of whatever you are doing.
Right.
If you're not happy, then there's no point of doing anything.
Right. So, because you have designed your career by your own means and you have done a lot of experiments doing different things, and that's why you are able to build your career foundation very strong. So, again, I would like to ask you something which you can share with the students, that what are the few decision pillars, like or avenues where students should decide open-heartedly or open-mindedly. Like, for example, when you have taken your stream after 10th, so why you have taken what you have taken, then after 12th, why you have taken what you have taken, and then now the career as a logistic person. So these three avenues came into everyone's life. Okay, so what you have thought at the time of when you were in 10th standard and you need to select the stream, what you have thought at that time?
Okay, so I think that nobody should limit themselves in said avenues, because I did not consider it in that way. I don't consider 11th and 12th to be something that shapes your entire life or something like that. I studied science in my high school, 11th and 12th, and I had PCB. And ideally, if you consider anybody, if you would ask any adult, then they would say that I was going for medical studies. But I had no interest to go into medical whatsoever. And the primary reason why I took science was because I just really like science and I like tech. So that's why I took science in my 11th and 12th. And then I took English literature in my bachelor's and master's because I really like literature and I really like communication. So arts and literature in general is one field where you can improve a lot in these two skills. Okay. And in terms of job, I would say that you should pick something which actually excites you, where you can wake up every day and try to be better. I would say you should not work just because you are going for making money. You should work because you want to grow and because you want to have a very happy and active life. Okay, if you stay at home for 10 days, it might seem like really fun. But if you are staying at home for the whole day, there for a month, then what would you be doing? Right? Ultimately, what excites you is something that you should be working for.
Right. So now you are moving to a new country, UK. So what are the preparations you have done, and what you will be missing in India, and what you are exciting for?
I've done a lot of shopping. The biggest thing that I'm scared of right now is how will I lift the bags now that I'm So, yeah, there's a lot of shopping that still has to be done. And apart from that, I think the most important thing that I'd miss is my car. Because it becomes really convenient to travel when you have a vehicle, right? And over there, I would have to walk a lot of times, I think. So there's that. I'd miss my family. I'd miss a lot of people over here. I'd miss my friends. There's a lot of things that I'd miss from India.
What you are exciting for?
It's a new culture. So, as I said, that I'm a bard, so I would love to explore culture over there, people over there. I would love to hear their stories. There's a very exciting cohort of this time around. So, I'm very excited for everything over there. It would be a very fun experience. And Lancaster is a small town community.
Okay.
So, it would be very close-knit as well. So it would not make me feel that much isolated, I think, like other parts of the world.
Okay. Yeah. So this university, this town is also close to your heart and your personality, and what is your thought about living and storytelling and listening to people and observing. So that is matching. Lot of things are matching in your life ahead also. So I wish you a great journey ahead, and you will be you are already making your friends, your family, and everyone around you proud. And only because if what everyone is learning from your story, the audience. So my bottom line is this, that experiment a lot and try a lot, and don't afraid of doing things which are not meant for you. Maybe you are not studied that, but if that is exciting you, you should try for that. A communication student, a humanities student, studied science in school, a high school, and then studies literature in college, and now going ahead for MBA, and then joining an industry which is a fundamental industry of the world, logistic and supply chain. So I congratulate Nasak. Thank you very much for appearing in this podcast, and I hope that students will like this. And students who are watching this, please don't hesitate to write your questions in the comment box. Share this video to everyone who is confused about their career, and also follow this channel so that whenever next story will come, you will be the first one to see that. Thank you very much.